So I'm here with Jess Cole from the Sam Noble Museum, and Jess, you've got an interesting poster here about getting ordinary citizens to do real science. Tell me about that.
Well, my name again is Jess Cole. I'm the coordinator for the Explorology program, which is entirely funded by the Whitney Newman Foundation, which lets us offer our science programs free of charge, so no cost to participants, to engage in science. And how we do that, most of Oklahoma is pretty rural, so the communities we're going out to don't have a lot of science opportunities available with science centers or even after-school programs. So what we do is we give them the opportunity to work with real research scientists from the University of Oklahoma and go out into the field and experience science where it happens outside. So right now we focus on paleontology with our high school program, and also we have a field program for middle school students and teachers, which is focused on ecology and also paleontology.
So once they get out in the field, what happens after that?
Well, they stay with our scientists. So it's a residential program, so they join us and they travel out. In the cases of paleo expedition, it would be to Utah or Nebraska. They actually work on a real excavation site with our scientists, so it means they go there, they dig up the fossils, they jacket them, they get them out of the site, and they're delivered back to the university for study. So they're part of the process from beginning to end.
And what's the reaction been in the community?
It's been really, I would say, overwhelming. The communities we go back to with our outreach program during the school year, they're amazed that science is like this. A lot of the kids have never experienced science outside of a classroom, a formal environment, out of a textbook, and it's almost, they're just like, neat, this is so cool, I didn't know science could be like this. And it makes me smile, because that's what it's all about, is just getting Oklahomans of all ages, kids and adults, their families too, to realize that science it's all about discovering. So.
Okay, great, thank you very much. So I'm here with Franklin from the Science Olympiad. Franklin, tell me a bit about who you are, what the Olympiad is, what you did here in Hawaii.
My name is Franklin Allaire, and I am the State Director for the Hawaii State Science Olympiad. And what we're talking about here at the Aztec Conference is how Science Olympiad partners with colleges and universities in Hawaii, as well as partners with members of the science and technology industry here in Hawaii for the betterment of science and to help support science students and teachers in schools throughout Hawaii.
So give me a couple of quick examples of what you've done here.
Well, first of all of our tournaments are on college campuses, and we do that specifically so that students can see themselves in college, and we feel that by doing that, they are more likely to pursue college and post-secondary education, especially in STEM-related fields.
Cool. And this is some of the stuff that you've done here on your poster.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Okay. Thanks very much, man.
You're very welcome.
So I'm here with Kathleen from the Denver Museum of Nature and Science, and you've updated an exhibit here.
Yes.
You replaced a 20-year-old exhibit. Tell me about what you did and why you did it.
Right. Well, the new health science exhibition is called Expedition Health, and it was very innovative. We got rid of a beloved health science exhibition and replaced it with this one, which is our new permanent. And it's all about a hike up Mount Evans, and we used real citizens from Denver and the surrounding area to do this hike. And it's all about seeing, optimizing, and really acting on changes in your body. So we collaborated with the Institute for Learning Innovation to do a study about children and families going through the exhibition to see about long-term outcomes as well as immediate outcomes after visiting the exhibition.
And you were sort of showing how the sausage is made sort of in this exhibit, right? Is that?
Essentially, yes. It's a lot of science and biology teamed with health and wellness. So the idea is to really pair the two into a seamless experience.
And what was the reaction from the public?
The public absolutely adores this exhibition, which I think is part of the reason why we got an Edgy for it this year. Absolutely beloved. My personal relationship with the museum is I'm the internal evaluator, so I can speak firsthand that the visitors adore it and have given us nothing but great feedback about it.
Thanks very much.
It's very personal for them.
Cool. Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
So I'm here with Marcy. Marcy, tell me a bit about who you're with and what you did here on your poster.
Sure. I'm representing NASA Goddard Space Flight Center's Office of Education, and it was our goal to try and establish some partnerships in the informal education community in the Northeast United States. So our office decided to host a workshop at Goddard Space Flight Center this year and invited several informal educators from the small to mid-sized science centers and museums across the Northeast, because we know they're the ones who are resource limited and really have reduced budgets. So we paid for them to come on down. and we asked them to tell us what they wanted to learn. They had 4 session tracks they could choose from: astrophysics, planetary, heliophysics, or earth science, and we infused them with as much NASA data and science and education products we had for those 2 days of the workshop, and then we sent them home with about $2,000 to infuse the new data they got, new information, into their exhibits, summer camps, other programs they're running, and hopefully actually starting a partnership between Goddard Space Flight Center and those informal ed institutions across the Northeast.
And how's it turned out? What kind of feedback are you getting?
We're getting some very positive feedback. They want to come again, actually. We've gotten a lot of response for the summer camps. A lot of the informal ed community educators took the knowledge and put it into their summer camps, some camps that they already had, but then breathed new life into it with the new information they got. Some created a whole new Science on the Sphere presentation based on the multimedia they got from Goddard and the visualizations they got from Goddard. So it's been a really positive experience.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So I'm here with Jillian. Jillian, who are you with?
I'm Jillian Fritchstump, and I'm with Bakersfield Adventures for the Mind, which is BAM, and it's an emerging science center that we're planning as a private-public partnership with the California State University Bakersfield campus.
And what's going to set your science center apart? What are you trying to do with this center?
Well, we are going to be directly on the CSUB campus with 4 acres of land, and we are a STEM center that will be collaborating with the professors, college students, the STEM professionals in Kern County, and the residents of Kern County. And so we feel that being on the university campus, and you'll see a map here that shows the location of the center, and there's other private-public partnerships that will be next door to us that include a conference center, a baseball stadium, and a hotel, and a parking garage, so that we're planning on making BAM an educational town square on this CSUB campus that we hope can be replicated on other CSU campuses throughout the state.
And when do you want to get this one up and running?
We're projecting that within the next 3 years that we will have this up and running.
Excellent. Okay, thank you for telling me about it.
Thank you very much.
Okay.